welcome to episode 23 of A Slice of Pie podcast, where we highlight some of the best people in Georgetown County, especially in Pawleys Island, Murrells Inlet, and Georgetown. My name is Kat Loftus, and we're so glad you've joined us. This week, we are featuring one of my real estate clients who is an entrepreneur. Have you ever had a great idea and you think, maybe I could turn this into a business? Well, my client and friend Tina Cannon did just that. Tina Cannon and her boyfriend Rick drove all the way here through the storm we had yesterday from Cumming, Georgia, to bring me her product she's created. It is a banana pudding cheesecake. Who out there likes banana pudding? I do. And who likes cheesecake? I do. Well, Tina came up with this recipe combining the best parts of banana pudding and the best parts of cheesecake to make this fluffy, yummy creation that has really caught on, and it went on the shelves on the Kroger grocery stores last month in November, and it's just doing really great. So she drove up here and brought her cheesecake, and we did a little podcast about it and tasted it and let some of the members of the staff in our office taste it and some other people around town taste it, and it's just really just the best cheesecake. But the greatest story about this is somebody as sweet and kind and nice as Tina could get a product for sale in a mass market and still keep the great taste of what she made in her kitchen. And also that somebody nice and kind can be successful in business, and you don't have to be this really kind of aggressive person, pushing other people out of the way. You can actually do it the right way, and she has done it the right way and is doing it the right way. But we want to tell you about Tina's cheesecake because it's something that you're going to want to have. Especially, I always like to have banana pudding on the first day in January when we eat all our lucky foods, our pork and our greens and our black-eyed peas and rice and our cornbread. So this would be a great addition to your New Year's Day feast, or anytime you want just a great pie or dessert. You would really love to have this. It's so good. There is a Kroger in Garden City that you could probably get this at. So if you're looking for a banana pudding cheesecake, go up there and see if you can find it. There's also in North Myrtle Beach and Myrtle Beach. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed episode 23 with Tina Cannon. It's going to be a lot of fun, and you'll love seeing all the people coming here to taste the banana pudding cheesecake. So sit back and enjoy episode 23 of A Slice of Pie podcast. Hi, Tina. Good morning.
Hi, Kat. Nice to see you.
Thanks so much for coming up from Cumming, Georgia. Did you make it through the storm last night?
I did. It was pretty treacherous in Georgetown, but it was okay.
This is December in Pawleys Island, and we typically don't have hurricanes or tropical storms this time of year, but we did have one on Sunday, and it was quite a doozy, wasn't it?
It was.
What time did you get into town?
About 6
About
last
6?
night, yep.
Okay, well, Tina came in town. Tina Cannon, this is Tina Cannon, and she is one of my beloved clients with real estate here at P. Sotheby's Realty. And Tina called me a couple weeks ago and told me about a product that she had developed, and it's becoming more and more successful, and we want to let y'all know about it because it's just in time for the holidays. So, Tina, tell everybody about your product you've developed. We're going to start with that, and then we're going to go back and talk about you for a second.
Okay. So it's a banana pudding cheesecake that is actually a couple of recipes put together that I just played around with and been making it for quite a few years, I guess. And there was some things in one that I liked and some things in another, and I married the two, and it worked.
Well, I love banana pudding, and I love cheesecake. So I was super excited when you called me, and I'm thinking, yes, I'm here for banana pudding cheesecake. So we're going to talk about that today and talk about where you can find some, and hopefully we can get a few here in Pawleys Island too. But first of all, Tina, tell us about yourself. Where were you born?
I grew up in Gainesville, Georgia, and I still live close by in Cumming, Georgia. And my parents still live in Gainesville, so it's nice to have them close by.
Okay, great. And you have a son?
I do. He's a Carter. He's 26. He just bought a house of his own this year.
Oh, wow.
And he drives for UPS, and
wow.
He is doing really well. He is a great listener. He's so kind and funny, and I just couldn't be more proud of him.
Has he tried your banana pudding cheesecake?
He has. He sure has.
He's a fan?
He is.
Good,
he loves it, and has introduced his friends to it, and he
Mhm.
actually manages our Facebook page.
Great.
So he's doing that for me.
Oh, thank heavens for all our children who can
Absolutely. I
manage our social media pages.
exactly. I
Yeah.
never had a Facebook page, and
Yeah.
he is really teaching me a lot.
Good. Shout out Carter. Thank you for being a great supporter of your mom. Way to go. Okay. So, and also, you are a college football fan. Is that right?
Go dogs.
Go Dogs. Okay. So, Georgia Bulldogs. They had a really good football season.
They have.
A great football
They
season,
have.
and then they went into the SEC championships, and then Alabama just edged them out. But
Yeah.
I personally feel, I'm a Clemson graduate and a great Clemson Tiger football fan,
Mhm.
and watched that game, and I just felt like they still deserve to be in the playoff because
They.
Alabama had a loss.
That's right.
Georgia lost to a very good Alabama team. I don't know why they were kicked out. So,
I know.
but I
Well,
guess that football committee thinks they know better more than moms do for whatever
that's right.
reason. But I have a if anybody wants to know it, just give me a call. Anyway, so Tina's driven here from Georgia to talk about her banana pudding cheesecake. So, how did you get into baking? How did you start baking at all? Did you bake when you were a little girl, or how did you start?
It all started really with when I was 7 years old with an easy bake oven.
Oh
Did you have
yes,
one?
I had one. My daughters have had a easy bake oven. Yeah, you got to start with the easy bake oven.
Hmm.
The little teeny
Uh,
pans. Yeah.
w- uh, Absolutely, and it was avocado green. It was,
Avocado cream.
and
Yes.
it had the most
I
fun.
think that those colors are coming
Uh,
back.
I'm sorry to hear that. It had the most fun with that, and I baked so many cakes for my parents
Mm-hmm.
to enjoy,
Yeah.
and
Delicious.
with that little light bulb, and they, enjoyed them very much, I'm sure,
Mm-hmm.
and ate them every time I made them. But I just it sparked a love in me,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just reflecting on um, book fairs that we had at
Yep.
school,
Mm-hmm.
and I think my first purchase from the book fair was a cookbook.
Oh, yeah, they do have the cookbooks.
And I was in third grade.
Yeah.
So I've always loved it. My mother's a great cook and cooks a lot and always has,
Mm-hmm.
and she's a good baker. And my grandmother's or she was a great cook and baker,
Mm-hmm.
and uh, she made a chocolate pound cake with a fudge frosting that was
Mom,
like
I'd love to try that.
a a warm blanket in the winter for me. It was just she always had it on hand, and I love it.
For me personally, cakes and pies are always a good idea. When somebody walks into our office here and they have some, I say, "Oh, well, did you bring me a piece? It's going to make my day better."
That's right.
Anytime I have a little piece of cake or pie. But so this time of year, as we're in the holiday season,
Mhm.
a lot of times people will give a cake or a pie
Mhm.
or baked good to somebody as a gift. I know on our street, our neighbors like to give kind of baked goods to each other.
Mhm.
Um, and I think I was telling you this on New Year's Day, especially in the South. I don't know if you do it in the North. I know in the South we do this. You will eat food for good luck
Mhm.
on New Year's Day. So you usually have to have some kind of pork, some kind of
Mhm.
greens, right?
Mhm.
And then
Black-eyed peas.
black eyed peas,
Mhm.
rice, hop and john,
Mhm.
and usually have some cornbread.
Mhm.
And then I like to finish it off personally with banana pudding. So when Tina called me to tell me about she had developed this banana pudding cheesecake, I thought, oh yeah, I'm all about that because I love cheesecake. I said that could slide right into my New Year's Day menu. So it's a perfect time of year. So once we finish talking about the whole product and how she developed it, and we're going to let you know about the locations where you can find this if you'd like to go pick one of these up for your family for the holidays or and for the rest of the year actually, because you can freeze these, right?
Yes.
They can be
Yes.
frozen, right? Okay. So you grew up baking,
Mhm.
easy bake oven, and
Mhm.
that
Mhm.
springboarded you into more baking as you grew
Mhm.
up. And I always tell my girls, I said, if you really want to meet a guy, just bake brownies for them. I said, you don't have to do anything else, but just bake brownies. Guys like to eat. I said, forget that other stuff. So anyway,
It can't
so
hurt.
yeah, yeah. So anyway, now then you developed a banana pudding cheesecake.
Mhm.
So you told me at first you
Mhm.
were just making it for your family or giving it to friends, or how did that come about?
Yeah, I just made it for family events, just whenever I'd want to bake, and gave it away, and then um, have a food truck. Rick has a food truck,
So
and
Rick is Tina's boyfriend, just an amazing person, and has been so supportive of you and
very supportive.
Okay.
Yes.
So was it Rick's idea to put it onto the food truck?
Um, well, I love to bake, so I just asked if I could put something on the food truck, and I went with that. And then it started selling out.
Did you sell it by the
hmm
slice?
We did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sold it by the slice.
And the food truck it frequents the wineries and breweries in North Georgia
Okay.
area and does really well up there. And I wasn't sure if desserts would even be, something that they would want.
Listen, give me
But,
a slice of pie with a glass of red wine. I'm good to go.
That's right.
Yeah.
So it started selling out, and then people contacted us on the side to purchase an entire cheesecake. And so we started that, and then
So we wanted the entire cheesecake. You would just make it at your house.
That's right.
And just cover it up and somehow get it to them.
I boxed it.
You box it and give it to them. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And then
when was that? When did it start with the food trucks?
A couple of years ago, I guess.
So we're in 23 right now. So you think it's like 2020? Was it before?
It was after COVID.
Everything's before or after COVID. So it was after COVID.
Yeah.
So maybe 21.
Yeah, something like that.
So 21. Okay.
Yeah. And then I've since learned that he spoke with Carter about his idea first before he talked to me about it. About
Rick spoke to Carter.
That's right.
Okay. About what?
Possibly getting this, in grocery stores.
Okay, so Rick's the business side.
That's right.
So his wheels are turning, and he's
Always.
thinking, "Gosh, I'm so successful on the food truck. People now want a whole cheesecake.
That's right.
What else can we do with this? Who else might want this?" So then, what did Rick do?
So then he talked to Carter about it, and then they both talked to me about it. And
what were your initial thoughts?
There's no way.
Right, because to me, that's your product. It's something that you love. I know when I make a pound cake for somebody, I want to make it my way. There's a lot of different ways to make a pound cake to give to somebody, because it's kind of like your heart. You're giving to somebody. So.
I just had a hard time seeing the end, and Rick can see the end. And so we talked about that, and then
did you think you were going to have to be in the kitchen making like 40 cheesecakes for Kroger? You're going to have to do that yourself. Did you ever think, how are we going to make a cheesecake? I mean, that many cheesecakes. So
how do you figure it out?
Yeah,
and, And that's what he is great at, is figuring things out and finding the missing puzzle pieces. And so he started doing that, and then Kroger heard about it, and so then when next thing I know, we are meeting with Kroger representatives and buyers and food brokers, and presenting the cheesecake to them.
So what's the name of your cheesecake?
Tina's Banana Pudding Cheesecake.
Okay, and we're going to show it to you in just a second. We're going to get it and show it to us in the refrigerator right now. So so you met with them, and they said.
So we met with them. They tried it. They seemed to like it, and they said, we would like to have this in our stores. If you can figure it out, we'll start it in the South region.
Okay. So, locally, we've had some products here in Pawleys Island that have started locally and became regional products, like palmetto cheese.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Have you had palmetto cheese?
Oh, that's all I buy.
Right. So that was started in a local kitchen with Brian and Sassy Henry, and then it grew. So I guess nationally, I mean, it's just so great. Everyone likes palmetto cheese. But your product is a very similar story, that it started in your kitchen, and now it's starting to expand regionally, it sounds like. Did you, and I know this, when you start selling a product commercially, you have to prepare it in a commercial kitchen.
That's right.
Is that correct?
Yes.
So you had to find a commercial kitchen.
Yes.
Prepare it.
And that is challenging.
So, and I think the question I ask you is, how do you make sure that you retain the same taste, same flavor as when you're making it at home as when it's prepared commercially?
And was the question I had too. And but there's research and development, and you go, you do a run, you test it, you don't like it, you toss it out, you start over.
Did you go and test some? That's just not right.
Yes.
Y'all are not getting it right.
Yes, we had to test and retest, and so we did that, and that was before we knew that they were going to be the ones to bake it. And we talked to several places, across the United States, and we wanted to really keep it as close to home as possible, to be as local as possible.
Yeah.
And so this is working out very well. They're a great team, and they're very supportive, and they want it to work too. It is a question, whether it can be like the one I make out of my oven, and that's something I've had to get my head around a little bit. But
Do you like out there?
yes, I
Okay,
do.
good,
I do.
good. I'm glad you do. Yeah.
Yes, they're doing a great job.
Okay. So hats off to Rick and shout out to Rick
Yeah,
for getting Tina to do this. A lot of us,
for sure.
don't like to step out of our comfort zone a lot of times,
Mhm.
but we need those of you in our life who will do those kind of things. So thank you, Rick, for
Yep.
doing that for Tina because she's a great person, and her this cheesecake needs to be enjoyed by the whole public. And, so anyway, I'm going to go get some of the cheesecake now and show you what it looks like, what the label looks like, and then we're going to taste some and let you know what I think about it. Okay.
That's great.
So hold on just a second.
Thank you.
Okay, so here's the cheesecake. All right, Tina's banana pudding cheesecake. I love the size. Okay, let's do a close shot so you can see what it looks like. And now let's try some. We have a couple people in the office that are also going to try a few bites. So get this over here. Whoop, got it. Yeah. There we go. All right. Okay, you go ahead. You do it. You know, I think it should be. Okay, so our testers are going to be me, Jana, our marketing girl, Hampton Peace the fifth, who I like to call Cinco, and then his dad, Hampton. We're going to see. Right. Jana, here you go. This one. There you go, Hampton. Here's one for you. Okay. Hampton, can you come down here for a second, please? One for me.
Oh, thank
Banana
you.
pudding cheesecake. I'm excited. Okay, let's see.
Oh, heck yeah.
That's delicious.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh my
I'm so
gosh.
glad you like it. Thank
I
you.
love the cream on top. The cream is, what is the cream on top?
It's a whipped topping. Everything is natural. It's no artificial flavorings or anything. The bananas are real.
I love it.
Thank you.
Okay, you sit down there.
It would work, but
But just sit down and tell what the people that you like it.
I like it. Not supposed to be eating it, but I like it.
We won't tell her.
I'm pretty sure she knows me.
Would you eat another piece of that?
Mm-mm. That blow my what little bit of diet I have left. Go out.
It's so good. Okay. All right. Thank you.
No, but it is delicious.
Thank you so much.
It's creamy. What do you like about it? Is it creamy?
It almost has the consistency of tiramisu, which I really
Oh,
like.
It
mm.
does.
I mean,
It does.
I'm not one to really pick it apart. I just know that it's great.
Oh,
Thank
thank
you
you
so
so
much.
much.
Thank
Thank you for
you.
trying it.
Okay.
Awesome, Ken.
Hampton the fifth.
They're at Kroger's, by the way.
Yes.
Kroger. Okay, Hampton, you have to sit down.
I'll come sit down.
Okay, Jana. This is Jana Wilson, our
Hello.
marketing girl. What do you think?
It's very good.
Okay.
Like it's like not too cheesecakey,
Mm-hmm.
not too. It's like a perfect mixture of the two, I think.
Mm.
So it's like can't really like it truly is. Banana pudding.
Yeah, because the top part reminds me of the cheesecake, and then as you get down into the bottom layer, I think it's
yeah.
the banana. You get to the
Like it
banana.
has like the consistency of a cheesecake,
It does.
but the flavor of a banana pudding.
It's really good. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you
Delicious.
so much.
We got one more tester now. Okay. Hampton the fifth. Okay, what do you think? So
I think
you had an interesting comment. You thought it tasted like.
What has the consistency of tiramisu, and you definitely taste the cheesecake elements. You definitely taste the banana pudding elements. Really, really, really tasty. Very, very full of flavor, and I would definitely get another piece. If I wasn't about to get
You
lunch.
get another piece.
Thank
If I wasn't
you.
about to go to lunch, I would probably eat the whole thing.
Aw.
So we like it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
So
the
thank
review.
you. Y'all, thank you so much.
Of course.
Thank
You
you.
can
Yeah,
definitely
thank you.
tell like fresh ingredients are used in this too. Like, you can definitely tell.
It doesn't
Thank
taste.
you.
It doesn't taste like commercial made. It does
Yeah.
taste fresh.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're
It's
so
great to
welcome.
hear.
Okay, and you might have heard Janice say you can buy these at Kroger, and so you've got them in a lot of Krogers now, don't you?
Yes, 181 stores, all of Georgia. a few in Alabama in the Auburn and Opelika area, and then a lot up in South Carolina.
So I was looking at so it's how many Kroger stores now?
181.
181. I would be so excited if anything I made went into 10 grocery stores. So that's really good. 181. And you just it first went to Kroger in what year?
No, we just it just hit the shelves the first week in November of this year.
Oh, so it just went into the Kroger.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So we're kind of on the cutting edge of this thing. Way to go. So where's the label? Where did I put the top? Oh, here's the top. So anyway, so it just went into the stores on November 12th, you said?
No, the first week of November.
First week in November. It's in what section of the Kroger?
The bakery section.
The bakery section.
With the cakes, the key lime pies.
Is it frozen?
It comes in frozen to Kroger, and then they put it out.
Is it in refrigerated section?
Yes, it is.
Okay, and the price right now is?
$19.99.
$19.99. And when Tina originally told me that, I thought, are you charging me? Because cheesecake is delicious, and I would pay more for that. But it's what's the diameter of it?
It's about a 7-inch.
About a 7-inch. So if you went out to probably like a 9 or 10 or 11 inch, it would probably be $30, $40. But it's very affordable right now. So lucky for us, there is a Kroger in Garden City that would probably be carrying it. We hope they're carrying it.
Yes.
So you're going to go check on that while you're here, right?
They should be carrying it, yes.
So there's also in South Carolina, there's also in Myrtle Beach and in North Myrtle Beach Krogers. They have them also in the Columbia area, Irmo area. It's in Hilton Head. It's in Bluffton. So we have some locations in South Carolina where you can find Tina's Banana Pudding Cheesecake. But it is just so delicious, just in time for the holidays. It's not too big, so it's just enough for your family. If you have a bigger family, buy a couple of them. Y'all are not shipping these yet, are you?
No, not yet. We are looking into that.
Shipping
so hopefully we do have a Facebook page. I would like to say something about that. If people would go to that, we put all of our updates on there, and once we get it available online, that'll be updated too.
You have become quite the businesswoman.
You got
it all going on. Okay, what's the name of the
good
Facebook
help
page?
around me.
Okay.
It's Tina's Banana Pudding Cheesecake, and that's the Facebook, and all of our announcements are going on there, and it's a fun ride so far.
I just love this because when you think of a businesswoman or a business person, you kind of think of a hard charging kind of an aggressive kind of person. But Tina is the nicest, kindest, sweetest person you could ever want to meet. I met her last year when she was purchasing a True Blue condo here in Polizon. Just sweet and kind. So if you were a sweet, kind, nice person, you too can make a successful product and be a business. So
thank you.
Don't underestimate yourself because you certainly have become very successful. I'm so excited
Very nice
for you.
to say that. And I just want to say, about the condo purchase, you made it so great for me. And, I was out of my comfort zone in that area too. And, you walked me through it when I was nervous because I was buying it from Georgia. And, I called you.
We had to do a lot of FaceTimes.
And you would go record things for me and send it to me. And so I could get a better look up about it. And it kind of put me at ease because it's a big purchase.
Yeah, but your condo was beautiful. It was in good shape.
I love it.
It was really updated. It's just like moving ready.
But you were fantastic. Thank you for that.
And
this office has been great and very supportive. And then we got it listed with another friend of ours, Suzanne
Temple. We love Suzanne.
Tide Life, and which they do an amazing job.
So if you're looking for a place to rent in Pawleys Island, Suzanne has it. Is there a name for your condo?
Vitamin C.
Oh, Vitamin C. So look for the Vitamin C condo. That's you know what? You should start putting your banana pudding cheesecakes in the refrigerator.
I should. That's a great idea.
For a booking special.
Think about that.
Yeah. What's your Facebook page?
It's Tina's Banana Pudding Cheesecake.
Tina's Banana Pudding Cheesecake Facebook page. So go there and like and friend that page so you can get the updates on the Banana Pudding Cheesecake. But anyway, we're just so delighted you could join us on the podcast today. Thank you for coming. You get the prize for my longest distance guest on my podcast. Yeah, the person that's traveled the farthest. So I really appreciate you for doing that.
I'm glad to be here. I thank you for doing this with me.
Yeah. So do you have big plans for Christmas?
Not too big,
Uh-huh.
just easy with family and
Okay.
staying local, but
Will you be watching the college football bowl
of
games?
course.
Well, we'll be cheering on your Georgia Bulldogs. We hope they do well, and just to
Thank
show that
you.
college football committee, really what we're supposed to.
That's right. Exactly.
Anyway, well, I love you to death, and
Oh,
I'm so glad you
thanks.
came. And I'm looking forward to eating more of the banana pudding cheesecake, and I wish you the best of luck and continued success.
Kat, thank you so much.
Okay, love you, bye.
Appreciate
See
you.
you.
Bye.
See ya. So we're here with Lauren Fournier, one of our sales staff members. Hey, and she's trying the banana pudding cheesecake. You ready?
Okay. Very banana-y.
Uh-huh.
Cheesecake texture. The crust is good.
Did you get some of the creamy part on the top?
I did. I did. It's delicious.
It's light, isn't it?
Yes.
Because a lot of times I think of a cheesecake as thick, like a really dense, thick.
No,
cheesecake.
it's a very it's a fluffy cheesecake.
It is fluffy.
Yes.
It is.
And you definitely can taste both the cheesecake and the banana in it.
Okay, thank you.
I recommend it.
Would you take one to a family event?
Yes, maybe Friday at my brunch.
Yay! Okay, thanks, Lauren.
Oh.
After we left the office, we went over to Tide Life Vacations so that Suzanne Temple and her staff could have a taste. So that's what this next segment is about. Suzanne and her staff tasting Tina's banana pudding cheesecake.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, what do you? So,
Oh my God, Tina's banana pudding cheesecake.
so yes, so you're trying. Tina is one of your owners.
Tina is one of our homeowners here. And she has a unit in True Blue. This is Tide Life Vacation Rentals, and we're doing an honest review here of the banana pudding cheesecake, available in over 180 Kroger stores throughout South Carolina and all of Georgia.
We're trying to get it in a few places.
Okay, and we're working on it.
Okay, banana pudding cheesecake, Suzanne.
10 out of 10.
The 10 out of 10. The
10 out of 10.
texture is not a traditional cheesecake. It's very
fluffy.
fluffy.
Yeah.
And not overpowering.
So when you think of cheesecake, I think of something like thick,
Heavy.
Yeah, and dense.
thick.
This is not heavy.
This is almost like a moussey kind of topping.
Yeah, somebody earlier said like tiramisu or something.
Ooh, yes. That's a new flavor.
Becca,
Highly recommend.
you like it? What do you like best about it? You think?
I like that it's light.
You like the texture? You like
When
the
there's like
flavors?
pieces
There's
of
like
bananas
layers
at the bottom.
too.
Yes. And you got a good crust. I like a good crust.
Okay, so we're all in agreement that.
Yeah.
Tina's is a 10 out of 10.
Okay.
So easy.
Thanks. Bye. Tina Cannon is just the best. It's just great to get to know your clients so well that they become friends, and then they call you up and tell you what they're doing, and we do a podcast about it. So if you got a great idea, let me know, and we'll do a podcast about your great idea. Anyway, I went back and got another piece because it's so good, and I want to have one more little bite. So good. Let me just show you again what the label looks like. It's Tina, and that really does look like Tina. She's so sweet. Tina's banana pudding cheesecake. 181 Kroger stores, mostly in Georgia, a few in Alabama, and we have some in South Carolina, Bluffton, Hilton Head, Garden City, Myrtle Beach, North Myrtle Beach, Columbia, Irmo, those areas. So if you're want to find her little banana pudding cheesecake. But anyway, it was just lots of fun, and I wish her much success, and I hope it just takes off and does so well. She does have a Facebook page. It's called Tina's Banana Pudding Cheesecake is the name of the Facebook page. So go follow that, and you can see if they start shipping, if you just can order from the site and start shipping, or if they come up with new products, because she's talked about she might come up with some new products. So just add that Facebook page to the ones that you like. If you have any other questions about it, you can just ask me, and I can ask Tina, and we can let you know anything you need to know about that banana pudding cheesecake. But we're heading into the Christmas week. We're about a week away from Christmas, and I hope everybody's excited and getting all your last minute shopping done. Please shop local if you can in our local stores in Pawleys Island, Murrells Inlet, in Georgetown. Our business owners would really appreciate your business. And we are alive and well. That tropical storm just was only here mostly for Sunday, and now we are drying out today, and all the shops and businesses are open. So no need to not come here. Please come on back, because we're here, we're open and ready to serve you. I hope y'all have a great week leading up to Christmas. I hope you have a blessed Christmas. God bless your family. and have a great week. And we'll see you soon. Take care.